Today we're going to be taking a look at my almost $7,000 stock portfolio on Robinhood, which we're using to save for a car. Stay tuned. What's up guys, I'm Sean from Gym Class Finance. If you like personal finance, if you like budgeting, investing, side hustles, you've come to the right place. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also hit that bell so that you get notifications every time we post. Before I get started, I want to make sure that you guys know I'm not a financial advisor. This is my opinion and my opinion only. I am buying stocks and assuming that risk. I buy ETFs as well, and we are saving for a car. So hopefully that, whenever it's needed, we're gonna have the money to be able to do that because we've been saving and investing. Robinhood has been under a lot of scrutiny lately, but I am still going to continue to use them for this account. Our account has grown pretty nicely. Let's take a look at the 1 day. This is from Friday. Look at the 1 week, the 1 month, the 3 month, the 1 year, and all together we have grown 40%. So we're doing pretty well. We want to continue to keep this up and get this account growing, slowly putting money into it. Definitely going to keep some cash, be a little higher in cash, but when there's buying opportunities, we're going to try to get those opportunities and take advantage of them. I'm going to start, and we are not in any type of order. I did have them organized, and then all of a sudden it got switched out of order. So just so you guys know, if you are interested in getting a free stock, you can always use my link below, either Robinhood or IBBLE. There's a link below that you can use, and it will give you a free stock as long as you deposit some money into it. And so feel free to DM me if you have any questions about that. Without any further, let's get into it. I am going to move pretty quick here as we go through this portfolio. There are a lot of stocks, so I don't want to waste too much time, but I'm going to go into them and show you how we're doing with each of them. So first with VTI, the Vanguard Total Stock Market, you can see we're up 28%. I'm just going to go over the percentages. You can see the total return has the dollar amount as well, and you can see the average cost, which is what I paid for it. Market value is what it's worth now, just so you guys know if you're a beginner or don't really know what we're talking about here. Moving on to SPHD, great stock, ETF for someone who's just getting into it as well. It pays a monthly dividend, and we are up 8.54% on that. TPHD, 1 share, just have it just to kind of see and show the growth. And you can see we're up 23% on TPHD. 1 share of Vanguard High Dividend Yield ETF. Once again, these have all been high dividend payers. You can see it's up 16%. Moving down to BRKB, or Berkshire Hathaway. I decreased this position. I had more and I decided to decrease the position, kind of regretting that, but that's okay. Up 15% on BRKB. Apple, we are up more than 100%. We're doing very well with Apple. I'm going to continue to hold these shares until the time we would be able to buy the car. Moving on to Uber, we have 2 shares of Uber. We're up over 100%, 102%. Pretty good return. I've owned that for about less than a year now, so we're doing really well with Uber. Moving on, Square, this one has been probably one of the best in the portfolio, up 349% on those 2 shares that we own. JD, this was one of my favorite stocks. I don't know why I sold out of this a long time ago. We're up 226%. I still am a believer that this thing is going to just continue and continue to grow. It's like a Chinese Amazon. I don't know why. I was in it like 20 some dollars, and I decided not to get out of it early on, but whatever. AMD, this was the very first stock I ever purchased on Robinhood, and you can see we have 2 shares of it. It's up 706%. The stock is on fire. ELY, which is Callaway, you can see I have 1 share of it, up 87% on Callaway. Moving on to Pfizer, nice dividend paying stock. We are down a little bit on this. It took a dip here recently. And it will be interesting with the vaccine to see how that one all plays out. Moving on, another dividend stock, Starbucks. We are up 38% on Starbucks. HDB, this is an Indian bank, and as you can see, we're up 63% on that position. Moving ahead, we go to RVLV, which is an influencer stock, about social media influencer, up 136%. Wish I would own more of that. Only have 5 stocks in that one. APLE, this is one of my biggest positions I have in another portfolio. We have 8 shares of it. It's up 10%. They dropped their dividend through with Corona. I expect it to come back here in the next quarter or two. As a real estate investment trust, by the way. GOD, another real estate investment trust. This one is up 3.23%. It's a monthly dividend payer. Continuing with Gladstone Capital, we're up 15%. That one also pays a monthly dividend. MRO, oil stock, got hammered, but it's come back very nicely. As you can see, it's up 31%. Been holding on to that for a while. 15 shares of that. Moving on to MPLX, another energy stock, up 10%. When that reaches about $26, I'm planning on selling out of that one. Siri, this was a free stock for someone signing up. So once again, if you want to sign up, please do that. I would greatly appreciate it. So as you can see, the average cost is 0 since I got it for free. And obviously it's worth $6. AAL, just bought it for fun to kind of see how this one would grow, and I wish I would have bought more. It's up 68%. It's going to be interesting too as the recovery continues to happen with the coronavirus, how American Airlines does. JP Morgan, great banking company. As you can see, it's up 48%, doing pretty nicely on JP Morgan. The Boeing stock, bought this at $173. It's up 25%. Going to be interesting how that all plays out. Moving on, Walmart. Bought Walmart $136. This one took a little dive as of more recently, I'm pretty sure. You look at the 1 week, yep, down 5%. So we're still up, but that one has taken a little turn for the worse. Target, doing really nicely, up 25%. And we're almost done. Microsoft is up 10%. 2 shares of Microsoft. Bank of America, another banking stock. Sorry, I don't have these in order. That's up 44%. We have 3 shares of AT&T. That's up 7%, as you can see in our portfolio. SBE, the energy, look at that. It's up 124%. Doing pretty well there. Workhorse, should have sold out at $40. It was up to $40, and I decided to hang on to it for a little bit. They're still waiting on that contract with the U.S. Postal Service, so we'll see how that ends up being. It's up almost 75%, so it's doing really nicely. I'm going to give it a little more time and see what happens. Intel, bought that when that really took a dip, and up 40% on Intel. Dropbox, still not sure if this is going to dip again, but we have 1 share at 17% on that. If you look, JETS is a airlines ETF, and we are up 12% on those 5 shares. ICLN, clean energy, just thought with the new administration, I would maybe see what happens with this. We're down a little bit, but I look for that to recover. And DRIV, another ETF for autonomous cars, and we're up 3% on that. Very high in Tesla. We have Switch, a company out of Vegas, I'm pretty sure, and that is down 2%. And last but not least, Procter & Gamble, we're down 1.3%. So not bad. Most of them are in the green. There are a couple that are down, but I'm not worried about that. Obviously, long-term investing, you don't worry about things like that. Maybe this isn't quite long-term investing because we're looking at the next year or two getting a new car. But it is a way to hopefully grow my money. And like I said, you can buy ETFs, which are a lot more diverse. I got decided it's kind of like a big ETF is how I kind of look at it, because I'm not buying a ton of any of these shares. I'm trying to keep any position under 10%, prefer maybe more like 5% in this portfolio, just to keep that diversity. But anyway, if you enjoyed this, if you got anything out of it, if you have any questions, please comment below. Hit that like button. That really does help. It definitely helps this channel out, so please do that. Let other people know about the channel. hit that subscribe, click that little bell so that you get those notifications. And like I said, just let me know. DM me on Instagram or whatever. Let me know what you're thinking about buying. If you think I'm too heavy in something, I am eventually going to go into a portfolio talking about some kind of looking at the asset allocation, like how am I too heavy in certain industries, and that's one thing I haven't necessarily taken a look at, where I'm at with that. So looking forward to do that. Remember guys, it's that simple.